Hi, I'm Brittany and welcome to Proverbs Study. So today we are finishing up this thought that Proverbs 6 started with in Proverbs 6 verse 3. So Proverbs 6:3 says, "Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself when thou art come into the hand of thy friend. Go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend." So we have to understand what we're talking about here. We're talking about in our world being the cosigner on somebody else's debt. Okay. And so some of us can relate. I've seen the comment, it's not your debt. So since you already shook hands and agreed with your friend, who is the person outside of your household, who might as well be a stranger, because we don't know how people are going to relate to us in this type of situation, especially when our backs are on the line, we now have to do something else. So the Bible gives us our solution. So it tells us what to not do, and then it tells us why we shouldn't do it. And then if we do it, it gives us the solution. So the solution is do this now. So asa is perform or do, deal with. So they're saying this is urgent. So deal with this now. Do this. This is this, which is zoth. Now, which is a fa. Then in a command or with. So do it now. This is a command. This is something that, listen, this is our Father speaking to us as his child. He's saying, son, daughter, do this now that you're in this situation. Do this. So, and that's Bane, which is my son, owing reverence or obedience to parents. So to get us out of this situation that we're praying, God, Lord, please let my friend, he's saying, you're going to be the answer to your prayer. Do this. Be obedient to me and do this. And deliver thyself, or snatch away, or tear yourself away, okay, from this situation. How? Okay, so when, which is, this is likely to occur. This is the word key. When thou art come, which is bo. That means when you come in, or you go in, or you enter into this agreement that you made with your friend outside of your household, into the hand, or you came into the power, or kaf, or you were delivered into the power of your friend, which is your fellow citizen or another person with whom you stand in reciprocal relations. So this is supposed to be a give and take, but right now they're taking and they're not giving anything to you, because now you owe what they owed, right? What they owe. So go. So when you find yourself in this situation now, go or proceed or move. This is how you have to move. Humble yourself. So stamp yourself down is the word rafas. It means to become a suppliant. A suppliant means a person making a humble plea to someone in power or authority. So now that you took on somebody's debt, they have power over you. Because now, because of the decision that you made, their decisions now affect you, giving them power over you. So not only humble yourself or stamp yourself down, right? Make a humble plea to them. So you're going to be humble when you do this, okay? But this is what you're going to do. You're going to rahav, which is act stormily or passionately, surround the person or importune the person, which means impudent insistence, and that just means a shameless insistence. So you're going to insist without any shame, even when it's inconvenient to them for you to insist. That means you're going to ask over and over and over and over again for them to take care of their debt. You're going to remind them. You're going to be worse than those creditors that are calling them. Hey, you didn't pay your debt today, calling you every single day. You're going to be worse, but you're going to do it humbly. Okay? So you're going to alarm them. You're going to be their alarm, like that annoying alarm in the morning. Hey, pay your debt. Hey, pay your debt. Okay? Your friend. So this is how you're going to make sure thy friend. This means alarm your friend, surround your friend. You're going to make sure that their actions don't affect you. So that's the sacrifice that you made. You co-signed. You didn't pay any money, but you owe if they don't pay. So now you're on the hook for acting as their alarm. Hey, I need you to pay. Hey, did you pay it this month? Hey, did you pay? So I'm gonna give you a quick story and I'm done. When my husband and I got married, he owed his student loans. I didn't know that one of his student loans, his sister had co-signed for him. After we got married, around that time, his sister, we knew that she was on her way to find a home, but she was very, very close to moving into her home. So she had found a home, was trying to secure the loan, but my husband's debt was now going to affect her. So what did she do? She became that alarm. And every month, if my husband did not pay, whether it was convenient for us or not, and it wasn't because we didn't have great jobs to take care of all of our debt together, right? Each other's debt, trying to help each other out. The budget wasn't enough. So it was inconvenient to us, but she became that alarm to make sure that she could move into her home, to make sure that my husband's actions of not paying his debt would not affect her. And from then on, he paid consistently, and her ability to move in her house was never affected. But she had to be that alarm for him to make sure that it didn't affect her. So this is the sacrifice that you have to make if you decide. And now my husband and they were brother and sister. They were in the same household. And this is what she had to do. How much more do you have to do that if it's somebody outside of your household, outside of your family, that doesn't necessarily have you at the top of their priorities? How much more do you have to do? Adapting to the Bible is saying, don't even worry about how it's going to inconvenience them, because it's going to affect you. If they don't pay, you have to. You have to be that alarm. You now have to take responsibility over reminding them. This is why in verse 1 it says, don't do this in the first place. Don't be surety. Don't be the cosigner or anybody else's debt, because it's going to be on you. And now you're going to have to do something like this in order for your life not to be affected, which is a huge inconvenience, right? So let's just follow the wisdom of the Bible. I hope this helped you. I hope it was clear. Please let me know in the comments. God bless you.